Hi, CYSE 200 team. Let's see, this is the beginning of week two in your semester, and I wanted to just briefly cover some of the things you're going to be looking at. In this week, we focus on the interdisciplinary nature of cybersecurity. And most of you, not all of you, but most of you are in the IDS program here at ODU, where you look at cyber from a lot of different angles. And in the lecture notes here, under column D here, interdisciplinary cybersecurity, we cover the various aspects of that. So I want you to look that over, and then while if this was a face-to-face, we'd go on a brief job hunt. Those are always a lot of fun. What I would like for you to do for your related reading is there's an article here about 50 different titles that are in the cybersecurity field. Look those over. And in fact, you may want to do a little research on your own to see what other cybersecurity jobs are out there. There's a bunch, and they're evolving all the time. And when you think about cybersecurity from an interdisciplinary standpoint, when there is a cyber incident, when there's some sort of a cybersecurity event, well, there's obviously technical sides to it. There's business sides to it. There's legal sides to it, criminology sides to it, psychology, sociology sides to it, increasingly political sides to it. So you can see where these various disciplines come into play here in the cybersecurity world. You'll see that reflected in some of the job titles and the descriptions that you're seeing in this article. But again, I would encourage you to take a few minutes, go out in the wild, and just see what kind of jobs out there. Some of them just might pique your interest. As far as this week's deliverable, so this coming Sunday, I'm looking for an ePortfolio site from you. If you already have one, that's great. But if you don't, your assignment this week is to use the WordPress site on Blackboard, or I'm sorry, at ODU, to create an ePortfolio site. In the assignment, I have a link to a video that I created that provides a step-by-step process that you'll go through. And so look that video over. If you get confused, look it over more than once. In addition to that, we have a very good help desk here for the ePortfolios. If you go to the ePortfolio site, I think I mentioned this in the video as well. They're staffed with people that understand WordPress very well. In addition to that, there's probably 100,000 videos on how to use WordPress. There's reasons why I want you to use WordPress and not some other platform. I want something that can go on your resume. And WordPress is a good thing to put on your resume that you have built. Number one, that you built a website. You have your own personal website. That is huge. That is huge. But that you created it in WordPress. And the reason that's important is the majority of websites out in the world are created using WordPress. And I want you to be able to put that on your resume. Okay. WordPress isn't exactly intuitive, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty straightforward. Now, look over this assignment as well. Let me just go over here and bring this up. Here is the assignment itself. Here's a link to the video getting started. But look at the criteria that I want you to keep in mind as you build this site. There's going to be two parts of this. Number one, and the assignment here is get it out there. Get it set up and make it visible to me. And I'm going to be looking for an About Me page. Now, as we go through the semester, you will post certain articles, op-eds, things of that nature, reflective documents to your ePortfolio site. Okay, these are the things under these four items that I have listed here for the grading criteria for the end product. Which again we'll get to at the end of the semester, but again I want you to keep these in mind. I want to be able to glance at your site and be able to tell what it's all about. I want to see your name, I want to see your shining picture of yourself and what you're looking for, which for the most part, is going to be I'm a cybersecurity major and I'm looking for cybersecurity jobs, something to that effect. The second thing that I'm going to be looking for is your ability to link various topics together that we're going to be discussing in this class and that you will discuss in other classes, because this won't be the last time you touch your ePortfolio. It will be touched in most of your cybersecurity classes. Number three, clear connection between your experiences, your academic experiences, and what you want to do in your professional life. So you want to talk about the goals of what you want to be when you graduate, and be able to tie what you're learning in this program back to those goals. Okay. And the last thing we're looking for is it needs to look good. It needs to be a good looking site. This is going to be public facing. This is going to be you. So we want to make these sites look pretty attractive. A template is provided for you. You can use that template or not, but it needs to look good. So you're going to need to invest a little bit of time in this. If you do, and it's a good looking site, it's got good content, it's going to look good to prospective employers. That's what we're looking for here. Okay, I think that sums it up for this week. Give me a call, email me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything. Thanks.